Welcome back, guys, to another video where today we're going to be racing in a completely different league. This is GT Nova. This isn't International GT Challenge, and this is a 1 hour and a half long race, so kind of an endurance race. Not too much. I mean, I'm used to 1 hour races in IGTC, but a lot of strategy involved in this race. Blue flag action. To be honest, there are a lot of faster drivers than us in this race, and just, you know, blue flags were kind of just, I got tired of those real quick. But yeah, I think that's almost everything here. For the race starts, not too much, but you know, first race in GT Nova, and I enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys for the start of the race. Here we are, starting in second place behind Lucky Dog, and quite a few. Big D is in 11th, so he's not too far in front of us, but we also have someone in front of us. Now we're going to start right on top of the hill, so luckily we don't like start in the chicane, which I was very thankful, because you do not want to be starting there. Now this first lap was just trying to take it easy. If people crashed in front of me, I was going to just let it unfold. Wasn't gonna, like, for example, Lucky Dog sadly went off in the first corner. I respect him a lot, really. He's pretty fast here, and then we're gonna see, alright, he's gonna go off the track there, a little bit off, and then we're already behind Big D, so we're kind of cautious, because I've not raced with some of these drivers for a while. Big D I've raced with tons of times here, but like other drivers, for example, not as much. So it's just trying to stay calm on these first couple laps. And here we go into this very tricky right corner here. You can see someone actually spins there, so there's one position. And then Rob also, who's in the league, he, I think, maybe got caught up in that, and we go into 10th place here. Now going into the chicane here you're gonna see that we kind of make a move on Savage here. Now his paint scheme was actually red in the race. I don't know why it's yellow, but we're gonna try to make a move here. We're gonna go outboard. Halo goes in the pits here, and then that happens. So we'll rewind it real quick here. There's no contact, but I think on his screen it registered it. But we go down the inside. We're, I think, more than half alongside. Yeah, let's pause it. Yeah, you can see here that we're more than half alongside here. So in my league rules, it would have been fair, but you can see here that he just, some kind of just invisible barrier hits him, and I mean, I don't know what to say. We did cut the corner a little bit, because I knew I was probably not going to make that corner, but yeah, just kind of weird incident right here. We go into the chicane on lap 4, so like 2 laps later, you're actually going to see a little bit of contact here between SRT and this guy here. We almost made contact there, but we do gain a position as a result. I'm actually going to look here. So you can see SRT, I think he's trying to get by league side here. He takes the bottom lane, kind of goes defensive for good reason there. And then just a little bit of contact there. I don't know. I mean, that's for the stewards to decide. Usually I would be deciding steward penalties, but this isn't my league. So it's really up to, I think, Ari Philo and a couple other guys. And here we get a pretty good run on Big D. He's just kind of, we're just sticking behind. He's in the Supra, so he has a lot more speed in the straight line. We're just going to stick behind him here and just maybe force an error. Sometimes I like to do this where, you know, sometimes the guy in front is under pressure, and right here, Big D goes off the track. Look at it, doesn't spin. They give him enough room to rejoin here. And yeah, we gain into 6th place here. And this would be the highest position that we would ever be in this race, because Ari Philo, you're going to see these GRS guys very fast, and they're going to be a factor later on in the race, surprisingly. And here we come into the chicane here. Now this, I was actually on the soft tire for this first stint, and then we have to run the soft, hard, and medium tire, all 3 tires, at least once in this race. So I made sure to kind of, I'm very kind of aggressive on the start, and I kind of want to get away from everyone, so I started on the soft tire. Now this would actually cost us in the end, because we would have to pit early. I think someone else pits. I think it might be Savage or Patriot. Yeah, Patriot comes into pits. He was actually on the hard tire, so pitting very early. I don't know why. But we're going to take a lot of fuel here, and I think we're going to rejoin in 14th place. So yeah, we'll see what we can do now. I think 2 laps later, Big D comes in the pits. I think he actually had the hard tire, so I don't know why some of these guys were not going as long on the hard tire. Maybe it's because they thought that it was a pretty slow tire. It is a very slow tire, but you can maybe go a little longer. I'm not sure though. But yeah, we're on the hard tire now actually, so I was going to extend my stint all the way, but you can see here we gained a position from that into 13th place. Now, as you can see up top there, we have blue flags. It is Ari Filo. Now, this isn't going to be the last time we're going to run into some not lap traffic, I guess you could say. This is not going to be the first time that Ari Filo runs into us as lap traffic. And we're just going to stick behind him here, try to get a run, because I'm also trying to catch up to Lucky Dog. Kind of. I don't think I was actually gaining on him, but with a little bit of draft, I think that helps. But yeah, that was the first time that we ran into some blue flags, but it's not the worst time. So this was probably one of the best, like, I don't know, trying to let someone by. Here we are, still in 13th place, and Rob's actually going to come in the pits. He was on the medium tire. I think he might go on the soft or hard tire. Usually you would have, like, I don't know, usually you would just try to get rid of the requirement in the first couple of stints, and then you would go, like, on your regular routine. For example, yeah, I did the soft, hard, and then I'm going to go on medium next stint once these hard tires are finished. And here's us in front. Now, this Patriot guy, he's on the soft tire. Now, he's going to try to go around the outside here. We are still on the inside here. And then, I don't know. It was kind of a weird racing, but he's going to pass us in the result. We get really loose. But soft versus hard tire, of course the soft tire is going to win. And yeah, we lose position into 13th place. But, you know, soft tire is faster. Plus, I didn't know if he was a faster driver overall, because, yeah, I've never raced with some of these drivers before. With most of these drivers. Rob, Lucky Dog, and Big D, and SRT I've raced with. And they were actually pretty big factors in this race, so it was kind of nice racing with them. Now, Patriot would actually, for some reason, registered him in the pit lane. But you're going to see we regained 2 positions. We actually gained 1 position before I cut out, after I cut out there on the last clip. So now we're in the top 10, and now I knew that we're probably going to gain, as you can see, Patriot goes off the track there, so maybe his tires are wearing out a little bit, but now these drivers were starting to pit, and we would kind of regain some positions. And you might have seen that Patriot actually goes in the pits, so we gain 1 position. And then Halo, he's on the medium tire, he goes in the pits. So definitely, Patriot was struggling on that last stint. If we watch that whole lap before he pit, it looked like he was kind of struggling on the soft tires. I was too. Usually those soft tires, the final lap that you take on them, is usually the most difficult. So I'm not surprised he pitted. And after so long, Lucky Dog comes in the pits. We've been behind him for a while, and I was wondering when he would come in the pits. And he was actually able to do, I think, the medium tire for a while. Maybe he did pit a little earlier in the race and then ran the medium tires, but that's impressive if he was able to run the medium tires that long. But we gained into 6th place where we were earlier in the race before he made that pit stop. Now, around 2 laps later, now this is the lead side here. You're going to see that he kind of fakes a move there. So I gave him the inside there, and we make a little bit of contact. He's still on our back bumper here, but he's actually going to go for a move here. Now this looks very similar to lap 2. I give him the corner. I actually backed off because I did not want to go side by side. I don't know if he was going to make the corner or not, or just push us off the track. I had no idea. But I just back off just to make sure. We're only on lap 24. And we still have an hour left in this race, so still no crashing allowed, and maybe until like the last 30 minutes. So just trying to be conservative on these first couple of stints. Now, if you look at the fuel gauge there, you can see it's flashing red, so we do have to pit, I think this lap or next lap. And you're gonna see here, look aside, now he's off the track. Now, of course, I have to go for the move here. He's way slower. He's actually going to keep up with us quite a bit here. He's to our inside a little bit. He's going to catch some of that slipstream here. And yeah, maybe he goes for a move. I'm not entirely sure. It was a very long race, let's just say that. Trying to remember everything. He's going to try to make a move here. We're on the inside here. I kind of defend there. But I think we do go in the pits. Yep. Oh, no, we don't. He goes to our outside. We just about give him enough room there. We're struggling on these hard tires. And he goes around the outside. So, yeah, but we also have a double threat here. Varial, who's in 8th place, much faster than us. And yeah, he's starting to catch up to us a little bit. They're just riding on board here with Varial. Same lap here. And you're going to see here that if we make a oopsie there into the little kink there, luckily we keep it on track. Let's watch on board here. So it was very touch and go with this corner. You get loose very easily. You can see there that we're already loose. We do a pretty good job of just slowing it down, not trying to save it and still gain time. But yeah, luckily we don't spin out completely, and we lose a position as a result. But you know, we were gonna lose a position anyways. He was definitely catching up, and this was gonna be our pit-in lap, so definitely had to make the most of it. But clearly that's not happening. And here we are in the pits. We're still in 8th place. We just lost position. Rob, SRT, I think I'm Mullet comes in the pits. So we're trying to gain as much fuel as possible. This is going to be a long stop. So we actually take 100% fuel. I think a lot of people, for some reason, they like took partial fuel. I took complete like 100% fuel. Like for example, Orail or whoever pitted in front of us, he only took like 77% fuel. So I think strategy was definitely our con in this race, and we definitely struggled. And you see here, we're actually losing a lot of positions here, and it's painful hearing everyone pass. And now they have a mini map where you can watch everyone pass you, so it's even worse. We're gonna see here, Lucky Dog is gonna be close here. I think he might get past us here. Will he? Yeah, he will, because the pit lane is so long around this track. But yeah, we're going to rejoin in last place. But now we're on the medium tire. So the medium tire I kind of want to experiment with. Because I knew that for these next couple of stints it was probably going to be the medium tire. But we'll see how that plans out. And then you're going to see here a couple laps later, Rob comes in the pits on the soft tire. Now it's going to be close between me and him. Actually, you know, he's pit out right now. But we're going to easily make it past him. But I think, what tire is he going to be on here? He's going to be on the medium. So same tire as us. But you're going to see we're reeling in Lucky Dog up there. And I think we're definitely gaining a lot on him. But we'll see what happens next. Now, I think that's Lucky Dog or Big D in front of us. I'm not entirely sure there. I think that might have been Big D. He comes in the pits. He was out also on the medium tire, 0% fuel. So I think it looked like he was going slow through the chicane. So I think it was trying his best fuel sale. But you can see that gap, just a lap later, that gap between me and Lucky Dog has decreased significantly. And I was going to be on his back bumper in quite a bit. In a little bit, maybe. Now, just a lap later, around 2 laps later, actually, you're going to see here, Lucky Dog pulls off to the side here. And I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but that was, thank you, Lucky Dog. He DM'd me later in the night and asked me like how the race went and stuff. And I never said thank you for that. I forgot about this. This was a lot of things to remember about this race. And yeah, thank you, Lucky Dog, for that. So I think he definitely knew I was a lot faster than him. I think he's on the soft tire, and I think he actually got damaged, so I'm not... Yeah, he got damaged, so I'm not entirely sure, so just wanted to let me pass. But yeah, thank you. You see here, Halo is going to come into the pits, also on the medium tire. A lot of medium tire runners in this stint, but this stint was also trying to catch up to our previous position, and we go into 11th place here. And I think Ari Philo is right there. He's actually not too far behind here. So another example of blue flags coming up. Here we go. You can see Legicide is just exiting the pits here, but you can also see Lucky Dog back there, still back there. You might be able to see Ari Philo, and that was kind of my buffer between me and Lucky Dog. Was kind of my buffer between Ari and Philo and I, and he was starting to really struggle. It looks like, I think full damage was on, because that damage didn't. It's been like 3 laps, and that damage still hasn't gone away. So I never knew that. That's weird. I never knew full damage was on. But you can see here, Ari Philo just appearing over the crest. And here we are a couple laps later, and you see Arifilo's already flashing me here. I don't know if you want to slipstream here, and you can see here, when I try to let someone pass, I try to lose as little time as possible, because I don't want to get backed up into Rob here, for example, who's not too far in front of, who's not too far behind us here. So I didn't want to lose too much time where I'd be losing time to, for example, Rob. So you see Patriot comes in the pits, and we're going to go into 9th place here, easy peasy. He's still taking gas. And then I think 2 laps later here, we're going to go into the pits here. We're going to once again take full tank of gas here. Aurel, I think, might have been on the same pit strategy as us, because he keeps pitting the same time we did. So, or we do. So, as once again, we're going to lose a lot of positions here now. Halo is currently blue flags here. I don't know what was going on there. That was really weird. What the heck? That was super weird. But you see here, we're going to pit out here, and we're actually going to be close here. I think Halo's definitely going to pit us, or pass us. Patriot is going to pass us, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're just about. Big D might pass us here. I'm not entirely sure, though. We're just on the pit exit here. Here comes Big D. It's going to be close here. And I think we just about rejoin in front of him. One of the problems I had, because this is the same lap that we kind of pit, you see my tire warm-up skills were absolutely horrible. And you can see here, we get really close there. And a lot of paint schemes not loading in. That's really weird, because that is not the paint scheme he used. So you see here, easily gets past us. He's on the medium. He's actually on the soft tire, so huge difference there. And yeah, I mean, this was probably the most horrible part of the race, where I couldn't warm up the tires for anything, which I just, oh gosh, it was horrible trying to warm them up. Now here's probably one of the worst, because there's P2 right there. There's also P3 in front of us. You can see here, me and Big D are trying to race for a position. You also have P3 right there. Big D just gets in the way of PDX there. I don't know if he reported or anyone reported that, but really weird. We're gonna rewind that, because I actually, there's P2 right there. I'm trying to gain a position here on Big D, but Big D's backing up here. I push him a little bit because I didn't know there. He tries to grab our draft there, and it's just absolute carnage. This is probably the worst example of blue flags ever. Big D, I think he realizes that I'm right on his bumper, so he tries to push it, and then kind of gets in the way very early, so just complete nonsense here. We actually get on the back bumper here, and then here comes SRT, for goodness sake. I'm side by side with Big D, and if you've ever been in this situation before, it's really confusing here. And I think I actually let SRT by. No, I think I let him by right after the chicane. And this is just, I mean, what am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm not used to big blue flags, and we're actually going to let by SRT here. Kind of a horrible spot to do so, because we lose a ton of time to Big D, and that was kind of it. So you see now the gap between me and Big D, huge. And I don't know, it was really big. But we're 57 minutes into the race here, and now I think 33 minutes left of this blue flag madness. Now Big D is actually going to come into the pits here. The soft tires were never going to last. So he's going to come into the pits here. And I think the thing that people did was actually take less fuel for, like, when they knew that they were not going to go as far. Like, for example, a soft tire, you're not going to make it through a full stint, or like full gas tank, because the tires would just wear out too quickly. So I think that's one of the reasons why we also kind of struggled in this race, because we didn't really gain a lot after last stint. So yeah, it was kind of a bummer, but you know, this was my first race, a lot of things to choose from, and we're not even done with this thing. We got 27 minutes left in this race. And remember when I said that we still have like 27 minutes left in this race? Well, this is why you have to be kind of conservative here. We actually take a way too much curb there. We cut the corner. I don't think we got a penalty. Nice save there. Just kept it straight. We do lose time. Yeah, it is a penalty. Whatever. But yeah, just this was kind of being by myself here in this stint. But yeah, we do get a penalty as a result. But Lucky Dog is not too far behind us here. Maybe like 5 seconds behind us here. It's kind of confusing that they don't have the time gaps on the leaderboard. But, you know, just very lucky to keep it straight there. Now, a lap later here, Patriot is going to come into pits. We actually go into P12 here. But the last couple of stints, I was actually, like, I was kind of gaining on people, and I was passing people while they would pit, just trying to catch up. And this stint was just, it was kind of slow. Like, I wasn't gaining, I wasn't passing people as much, and it was kind of weird. Like, what am I doing wrong? That's what I was kind of asking myself. Because we went on the hard tire once again, which I don't know why I did it. Because the medium tire I feel like is a lot faster, but you can't go as long. But just trying to learn as much as possible here. And here we go, a lap later, Halo comes in the pits, and I think Rob was in a really weird situation. No, we actually have, who is this? This is actually a lap car here. I was kind of confused because that's Sloth right there. He's in 5th place, so we get blue flags. So I'm like, what should I do? But he actually, I think, makes a couple mistakes here, and we gain quite a bit on him, and we don't have to let him pass for a while, I don't think. Yeah, because, yep, there he goes. Yeah, he makes a mistake there, and I think it's, yeah, full damage. And then I don't know who this is, so Lucky Dog has to pass him, so, like, it's really confusing. Like, do you let him pass or what? So it's really weird, but we're just gonna chill. We gained a position. I think, yeah, we did gain 2 positions from, someone pitting. I'm not entirely sure. And then someone crashing, so really weird. But yeah, our main rival was now Rob, who's not too far in front of us. Now, quite a few drivers pitting here. You can see Alright comes out of the pits just in front of us. Now, when I looked at like the timing board and stuff, like fastest laps and stuff, Orico was actually slower than us. Now, we're on the hard tires, he's on the soft tires, so he's definitely faster in this stint. But we were definitely faster than him. A lot of other drivers pitted in front of us, but they were actually a lap ahead of us, so they were going to be a factor later on in this race. But yeah, we didn't get any position there as a result of our appealing, but just wanted to mention that it looked like we were definitely faster than him. But yeah, Rob was still on the straightaway, so we were actually not too far in front of him. But strategy is definitely coming into play as we are now 15 minutes left in this race. Now on that same lap here, we're going to see Savage come in the pits here, and he's actually going to rejoin right in front of us. Yeah, there he is. I think he's in the Corvette here. Yeah, this is actually the same guy that we quote-unquote wrecked on lap 2 here. Just a little bit in that code. And he's going to be a lot faster because he's on the soft tire. Everyone was going on the soft tire for this last stint. And, I mean, it's just tire to go when you have like 15 minutes left. No hard tires or no medium tires. So, you know, and we're definitely going to come in the pits. And you can see there, I don't know who that is. That might be Ari Philo behind us there. And you're going to see here P2, they get very close to us. We're actually going to let him by. He gets really loose, actually. That was very weird. He got like loose off that little right kink there. And I thought I was going to lose it because I was trying to know where he was. But yeah, now we have around 13 minutes left in the race. And here we come into the pits. Now, this was quite easy to decide what tire we were going to go on. But also fuel. Fuel was very difficult because I didn't know. I was trying to do math in my head because I can't really do it while I'm racing. You got to get a good glimpse of our paint scheme. It's Halloween theme, by the way. It's nothing gothy or anything. But we took, I think, 60% fuel. One more lap than we should have. We can see Lucky Dog gets past us here, but he is, I think, definitely going to pit. Those soft tires are not going to last 12 minutes, that's for sure. And you're going to see here, Halo also comes in the pit, so a little bit of a relief that he also comes in the pits. I think he's definitely going to take the soft tire as well. And we're going to come out in 12th place, I think, unless, yeah, I'm pretty sure, but we're going to come out right in front. This is also a great example. We actually let them by easily. That was quite easy compared to our other blue flag scenarios, but jeez, blue flags, I am not used to them. And if you want to comment down below like what I should do better, please do, because it is interesting trying to let people by. I'm not used to it at all. And the main problem in the stint, now you can see me flashing because these guys were battling up in front. I was way faster than them. I'm not entirely sure, but Lucky Dog comes to the pit, so we gain into 11th here, and I think someone actually DNFs from the race in a little bit. And you see here, these guys are holding me up. I'm going to try to catch on to them. They're on the worn out soft tires. I'm on brand new softs, so like, I'm way faster than them. Like, what entirely should I do that? We almost lose it on the curve there. Very, very loosey-goosey there. But yeah, I was like, what should I do? Because I can't pass them, and I would probably get a penalty for ignoring blue flags. But what should I do? It's kind of, that was my main question through this final stint, as this was basically, I was like 1 minute behind this guy here, and we were actually catching up to him by like a couple of seconds per lap, and it was like, oh, come on. But definitely strategy came into play, because I think he definitely made Rob and that guy made, I think, one less stop than us, so definitely came into play there. And here we go for our final lap here for an hour-and-a-half long race. This is probably the longest race I've done, and I've not done, like, I haven't raced outside of my league, the International GT Challenge, in a while, so this was quite a learning experience. A lot of new drivers and stuff, and you see here, you can just about see those drivers in front there. I was still holding on to them quite a bit there. The soft tire is still going strong. But yeah, a lot of things I learned from. First of all, strategy: don't take a full tank of gas every single time, and plus, make sure to plan out your strategies better. That's just for me, what I've learned, because that was, I think, definitely taking one pit stop less would have definitely got us in front, maybe in P9, because we were definitely faster. His fastest lap, I think, was more than a second than us, so definitely should have got him in the end. Rob was actually really fast. He already crossed the finish line. I'm trying to figure out where the heck we are. We're gonna settle for 10th place here. You know, kind of stinks, but a lot of things I learned from this race, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. That's the first time I've ever said that, so please do. If you enjoy this content, yeah, hopefully I see you guys. I think this week I might be able to live stream, but definitely a video coming next week around the same time, probably most likely Monday. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.